Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this weekend? Chatter, Leo, Priestess, good to see all of you. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Well, I see Priestess is seemingly been on the up and up. Feeling fantastic? That's awesome. Chatter's great too. Well, we're having a winning weekend, it seems. Largely across the board. Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, we all know what we're here for. We're doing more. Well, not really more. We're making updates for a community bit. The word had escaped me randomly. Priestess recently hit the 128, and we gotta make updates. That's what we're here for. I usually have 2 of these to do at once, but this time I only have 1. So, well, it might be a short stream. We'll see. See if I can come up with something else to do. That's right. Celebration of Priestess. Which is great. I like doing these. I, too, am having a wonderful weekend, as we've been talking about how everybody's doing. I'm on my second day off of my 4-day weekend, which is all very exciting, because I sure do love not having to work for several days in a row. In more notable and unusual, exciting news, the editor on VGen that I had messaged a while back around editing for a VOD to turn it into, like, you know, a highlight, got back to me yesterday and mentioned that they were going to start working on it on Monday. So we're going to have a call to talk about, you know, goals and vision and blah, 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 and whatever. So that's exciting. So I will have not only the shorts that I've been uploading with mixed results, but there will be another actual long-form video upcoming, and we'll see how that does. See if that's a better avenue for getting new viewers. That will be the next step. So that's exciting. That'll be based off of a one of the older VODs done from EDF6. That was going to be where a lot of the first sort of first clips that I'd pulled out of. It was like a really dense VOD of good clips. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, welcome, Scoballs. As to Thanksgiving, I'm trepidatious around Thanksgiving. I do like Thanksgiving food. I also like having a couple days off of work. Both good things about Thanksgiving. But we are going to have Thanksgiving with some family members, which can be nice, but can also be a little bit charged due to, you know, political circumstances and, you know, conversations that are less than desirable. So we'll see. Anything can happen. All right, now. Exactly, Priestess. It's just, you never know. And this year, there's a lot to... There's a lot to turn into a mess, honestly, in the US. So we'll see how that goes. Let me see here. Let me download this image. Okay. Now, for Priestess. So this here has been the inspiration we've been working with previously, largely. Especially the one on the right. You can... Oh, crap. Come back to literally everything. I hate when I do that shit. That's not what I meant. I take it back. That was barely a shake. I wonder if that's something that can be disabled. I don't want to be able to shake to get rid of my windows, because it inevitably just is me trying to point to something on stream. So you can see here, my big dumb head wasn't in the way. This one here, we got a bit of that going on over here. So we're going to continue that to an extent. However, Priestess did make the request of including a deer skull in some capacity. And I have an idea for potentially that. How many daily things? It is 64 for the first. 64 for the first, and then it's 128 for it to get upgraded and be more complicated. And then I haven't figured out what I want to do after that yet. Because nobody's gotten that far for me to worry about it. You're nearly halfway there, Cheddar. Phantom, good to see you as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so... Actually, you know, it might be worth answering this question first, which is... Can I make something that resembles a deer skull using the pieces and bitlets that I have available to me? And so I had to look up. Oh, you're setting up a new computer? What part of setting up a new computer? Because, like, I like putting together a computer. The thing that is annoying, though, especially like for work, is getting the computer back up and running with like all of the applications that you had before and that you like need, and just all of these things that you have to download and stuff. It's a pain. Putting the computer together, the actual physical bits, I enjoy very much so. I think that, and maybe it's, you know, my degree of experience in it speaking, but I don't find that too difficult, but I've done it a lot. So maybe that's just didn't build. Okay. So it's the bringing back up and running. Okay. So deer skull. Yeah, that's the bit that sucks. I agree. That's the least fun part, to be sure. Okay, so what can we say about a deer skull? Deer skull appears to be narrow, a bit long. Obviously, antlers. Hey, that's no worries, Cheddar. I always appreciate those who even can simply stop in. Okay. Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna need one of these. One of these. See you around, Cheddar. I hope to see you stop in another time. Okay. Hide this for a second. Which is this? That's actually kind of fine. 80. If you hit your bit, your bit would show up fine. It would go up there. Because your bit is being operated through Vignon, which is running and has a sort of packaged, valid version of your bit. Whereas right now we're messing about in Unity, which has not yet been packaged and shipped into, you know, the model runner, i.e. Vignon. All right, let's move this up, and we're gonna work in this bigger and up here. Okay. Nope, not that one. This one. Nope, that's even too much. Okay, so we just want like 5, 7. We're gonna have to figure out materials. You don't really have a surface material yet. That's fine. We'll just have to do that at some point. Let's just give it something black for now. We can see it easier. I, for dinner, had a wrap from Crazy Bowls and Wrap. I had a teriyaki chicken wrap. That was pretty good. Okay. We're gonna need a lot more of these chevrons. Welcome back, Phantom. Waffle House cheesesteak bowl. Nice. I haven't actually ever eaten at Waffle House, oddly enough. I'm really deep in making shit up territory right now as far as trying to make this even moderately skull shaped. This is kind of working in the grand vision of things, at least. I mean, honestly, kinda yes. Although it's still my weird-ass version of modeling where I use, like, the pieces I have and sort of build out the shape based on that. Okay, that's that one. So that's -45. So if I wanted it to mirror across this, would this be regular 45? It would be. And then this one. You know, this one's not gonna that one's not gonna mirror very well, I don't think. Okay, let's... Mirroring is the most painful thing to have to do. I think I'm just gonna have to zero out the rotation and freaking figure this shit out again. Okay, so where is this even? Oh, Lord. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There might be a better way to do this. Hide these. Let me group these. Create empty parent. This is then I socket. That's the L. Technically then these need to come out. This needs to go up here. Can I make that work? So then this gets duplicated. Then R. And hypothetically, I can just rotate this around here. Hello, Kappa. How's it going? All right, are those successfully even? I think those are. Okay, that does appear to need... Which is this? Okay, so I think this one needs to go a little bit more... Hey, Whitney. How's it going? Okay, so let's see. 5. We're just gonna work on this one here. That is a bit off kilter, isn't it? Okay, so these two can definitely go. I mean, we're in the ballpark. We're making things happen a little bit here. Problem is, I need to fill in some of these gaps just a scotch. And maybe move this out just a little bit. Hey, Seaweaver, how's it going? Ah, Seaweaver. I wanted to correct something with you. I had led you slightly astray. Because with Path of Exile 2, while the game itself is going to be free, it sounds like access to the early access still might be gated by purchase of an early access support bundle. So I wanted to make sure to let you know about that, because I may have led you astray in saying that it was entirely free, because it technically is and will be, but the early access may not immediately have access for free. But I don't actually know necessarily what that looks like, because the details haven't come out. You're voicing a cat. The short of it is that I had said to you that Path of Exile 2 is going to be free entirely, but the early access may still be gated behind an early access bundle that you have to pay for. I don't know the details. I think the details of those are supposed to come out on the 21st, where they're doing a live stream about it. But I wanted to correct that with you, because I didn't want to lead you astray for any longer than necessary. No, I doubt it will be that expensive. Okay. Let me see here. Ah, new Yakuza game. I really should play a Yakuza game on stream. Like, they're so good for content. They're so full of wacky shit. I've never actually finished a Yakuza game, though. I've played a couple, but not to, like, completion. Which, I mean, I guess is a decent argument also for playing it on stream. I might actually finish a game on stream. want to move both of these. Can I move? Yeah, I think I want to move both of these a little bit out. Yeah. Pasta. That is exciting, Seaweaver. That sounds pretty good. I mean, Yakuza games just have such a good history of, like, being fun. Like, they just make fun shit. And, you know, it's hard to argue with that. Okay, so that's working pretty well. The question is, how do I cover this front sort of plate? I mean, I guess the forehead is sort of large. I could use one of my hex plates. Let's pull this in here. It's ginormous. Could you be less ginormous, please? That's too unginormous. Nope. Let's do 05. 105. 105. Yep. Yep. See here. How do I join these two shapes together? That's the question. I could line up two a little better if I turn this way. And it's kind of pokey out on the sides. I mean, it's not so bad. Color those black too, so that we kind of are looking at all the same stuff. Honestly, that might actually be a little too narrow still. We're kind of lacking the... Okay, so let's keep pushing this out a little bit further. Make these smaller. Slightly larger than that, still. Five, 2, 5. Let's see, and in this space, can I fill this space a little bit? As well as give this a little bit of a curve. Okay, hold on. Let's 10, -10. Okay. So let's make that -10 as well. I feel like this little gap here is really the main offender, keeping me from feeling like this is broadly successful. Also, maybe I want to bring this down a little bit. Duplicate that. Rotate. Why did this work earlier? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did this work? I felt like this worked earlier, and now this is not rotating it into a position that I am happy with. What has happened? I just moved it too far away from its original. Empty. So this I need. Need this like right at the center of this. That's my issue. Can I rotate this? Okay. Okay. I think I'm in the right ballpark. I'm at the very least close enough for government work, I think. Thanks, Seaweaver. It's still pretty flat, but I think it's still got the right look to it. It's very Minecraft snow, isn't it? I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of works out that way. Okay, so there's these lengths here that I kind of feel like need filled a little bit. I'm talking about the snow. I mean, well, good, Kappa. I really just don't have, like, flat, straight lengths. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily need... All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave them like that for now, because I don't necessarily need to... It will be relatively small. We're just trying to get the vibe. And honestly, I think what will really help complete the vibe is going to be the antlers. The antlers will help, I think, you know, build the right overall image. Let's see, what kind of... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. And that makes the most sense to me. We're going to use chevrons again. Socket, create empty. It's going to be antler. L. We'll work one at a time. Nope, go back to 0. Okay, now what we need is another one of the chevrons. You know, I didn't realize it was going to be this way when I originally made these chevrons. I did not realize how versatile and very important they were going to be for my making of various shapes. Because the thing is I didn't realize, like, sort of dependent on how I scale them, the very, very different sort of result that I ultimately get. Because, like, using it more like this, long and flat, gives us a much different sort of... I want that to be flat. A much more different image of them. And it's much closer to a sort of horn appearance. It's going to be a huge pain in the ass, actually, to mirror. Let me see. We gotta... Hey, Diener, how's it going? We gotta undo a bunch of this shit. Okay, so we gotta leave this straight, actually. Well, that's good, Seaweaver. You know, at least you got that going for you. Let's rotate this based on this here. That's the start. So I'm looking at horns. So we duplicate this. Let me see here. Oh, this is gonna be just a huge inconvenience to try to mirror. Okay, let's plan for it being mirrored onto the other side. We're gonna set these up straight and then we'll curve them afterwards. So we just want this to be perfectly in line. And I'm not going to go crazy. We're going to keep this relatively mild on horn quantity. I'm just trying to sort of give it the vibe more than anything else. So then if we duplicate this, we can, and then we go no, we go negative, add 180. There. Math. The scale doesn't seem quite right, does it? Well, that's easily remedied, I suppose. Two. 1.2. Negative 5. Is this going to be negative 5 also, or is it 5? It is negative 5. Welcome back, Diener. Oh, well. How very appropriate, as I am sitting here trying to MacGyver a deer skull out of my own shit. Like, how very appropriate. See you later, Phantom. We'll see you if we see you. Man, I think the favorite thing that we'd always get from my uncle when he went deer hunting was always the deer sticks. Like, deer chili's good. Lots of deer meat stuff is good, but man, those deer sticks were always like the freaking top, in my opinion. They're so damn good. All right. Is it perfectly a deer skull? I don't think so. Is it passably a deer skull? I think it might be. I think it's in the ballpark. Let me get these guys up here. No, we're in the ballpark. Okay, so this guy now, though, well, now it's going to get a lot smaller, which I guess will be fine. Boy, I still need to make it smaller. I guess the smaller I make it, the more easier it is to read as a deer skull. So I guess we got that going for us. Come back to me here. Okay. So now the other piece of this. Which is going to be materials. Unity bits, the old priestess bit. Yeah, so we don't really have colors. Hold on. Priestess had sent more. Okay, so we've got some silver color in references. Silver would make sense. Silver is often tied to the moon. Got a lot of black as well, so it probably could actually keep my own materials here. Is that just the black one? I think it is. Can I duplicate that? Unlock it. We're gonna throw that into... We're gonna wait for a second. Hold our horses or deer in this scenario. Take your time. My dude, what are you doing? All right, we're gonna wait for Unity. Unity, could you not crash? That'd be rad. I did not, Diener. I did see a lot of chatter about it on Twitter. So I was aware of its existence, but I definitely did not watch it. I mean, I'm not much of a sports person anyway, so like I had no strong reason to watch a boxing match. Also, I kind of hate the like Logan and Jake Paul as just like people, so I can't say I care too much. Okay. I don't like how long this is taking. Please don't hang up permanently on me. I have shit to do, Unity. He, from my understanding, we're okay. Sea Weaver, he did not. Jake Paul did win, which, I mean, to be fair, is like, yeah, Tyson is like 58 or something, so like that was not going to pan out. Like there's really no way that was gonna work out. Like that was, yeah, like that's a big part of Yeah, it's like there was really no way that fight was going to pan out. It's like, well, whatever. It's just skull. Okay, so let's get this on all of these. Okay. Oh, these guys. Let's grab all of them. Could have done this in the first place. Just toss this there. Okay. Now we do need a pulse set. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock all these before I duplicate them. Lock. Save. Grab all these. Duplicate them. Pull them into there. Rename them. S1. This is gonna be S2. Maybe S3. And S4. And now these are going to have to turn silver. Which, I mean, silver is pretty much just white. Don't see... can I give it a metallic sheen is the question. Teener. Yeah, you're not wrong. Although there's not much of a nose left on there, is there? You know, I gotta track down a freaking a Christmas hat, a Santa hat. We'll see if somebody makes one for Vignon that I can just pull in. Though again, I really gotta keep in mind that I can just yank in like VR chat accessories. I'm sure somebody has made a freaking Santa hat for VR chat. I'm sure it's around. Is it shading? Clear coat, reflections. There we go. I want this to, I guess, look ever so slightly. Silvery in nature. I don't know. It might work. Okay, there we go. 1, 3, 2. 3. 4, 4, and 1, which makes these 2, these 3, these 4. All right, that's doing the business. those in. And back to mine. Let me lock these in before I forget, because I always do. All right, now to the best bit, which is the particle set. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna leave the inner ring unchanged. In this one... Okay, what is determining where this stops? Is that purely lifetime that I'm using here? Orbital. Okay, so orbital is what I was using for that. So then, for the mid-ring, we need this to have a shorter life time. Oh no. Okay, stop. Hold on. Okay, what if it's just 5 and the outer ring would be 7, 5. Yes. Yes, that's working. Okay, so then these guys... emission. Is this... not that shape. So then this I need to reduce the arc. 85. 80. And then the same for this one. 80. Except that's from the bottom, isn't it? You bastards. Is there an offset here? There is. 80. Nope. This should be 100. Okay. Okay. Okay, now, can we get you to do something very specific? Okay, so the mid-ring, let's work from here. So we need another particle system here. Mid-ring V. We want you. No shape. Emission. 0. Stop. First 1. Count 1, cycle 1. Start speed 0. What we want is... Okay, I'm going to need the editor for this. Come here, you. Okay, so mid-L, mid-R, you're going to need a sub-emitter. And it is going to be this one. On death. Oh, get in here. Get in there. Thank you. Why was that so hard? We want you to inherit color, size. That should be it. Emit probability is 1. Okay, so then you're going to appear. And what we want you to do is give you maybe a velocity over lifetime in the Y direction. Let's see if this works like I expect it to. Whoa, that's so goddamn fast! Interesting. Interesting. It's not considered dead until the trail dies. Well, that's bizarre. Why would you think that way? Okay. Different plan. Instead, we add a force field. A force field shaped like a cylinder. That is like way smaller. Okay, that's closer to the correct size. Whip. So this goes just a little bit above. So we're aiming for around here. Boy, this is wonky. It's fine. We can make this work. Probably. Let's make that a little bit taller. Hey, why are you guys off kilter right now? Huh? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Restart. Okay. We're okay. It's not bad. Yeah, they're on hot. They're just taking her easy. Okay, so this is going to be done a little bit differently. We're going to allow external forces on these guys. And specifically, we're going to have... Where's our particle system? Force field. So this is our mid-ring field. Pull this bad boy up here. Cylinder. Strength 0. We don't want gravity. Rotation. We want a direction. 1. How strongly is that going to grab them? Because we want that to be... The rotation would solve that. I give it a vortex. I mean... There are worse things. So if I give it a vortex attraction of 1 and a speed of 0, will that work? Maybe. Okay, so... Now we need these to actually live a lot longer. Mid-ring, mid-ring. Mid-ring, mid-ring, yes. 5. We actually need you to last like 10 whole seconds. We're changing the plan. We're making this different. Influence filter list. You're on the list. Oh, we gotta add to the list. Mid-ring field. It's on the list. Okay. How does this work? Okay. Well, that has gone awry, hasn't it? In sort of hilarious fashion, actually. Shoot, that's right. That's why I needed it to die and be a new particle. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm starting to understand why some of these particle stuff that I import turns into a giant-ass mess. Okay, so... What about our velocity over lifetime? What if we make this a curve? Curve. And I need my... Okay, so we want this to be at 0.3 for 50% of its life. There we go. Give me that. Edit key. Put 0.5. Could you stop? You're lagging the whole business here, my dude. Alright, so we want this to be freaking... But why are you all warbly over here? Could you... Oh, there's a second one in here. I don't need that key. Okay, so now that's a flat line. Add key. key. Value of 0. 0.501. I literally need a step function. And then I need to save the shit out of that step function, because I'm gonna need that later. I don't like that this one's not quite a straight line though. Can we chill? I mean, it's pretty straight. Place. Okay. So does this now do the thing that I anticipate? What are you doing down here, my dude? Okay, well, I guess this is supposed to be negative 0.3, actually. Okay, alright, 0.3. Let me just whip up an inverted step function in a freaking goddamn second. Okay, alright. Edit key, -1. Edit key, -1. Okay. I mean, that wasn't so bad. Okay. Negative step function. Now it's going the right direction. Why? What happens to your trail? Why does it... Why does the trail abandon you? I mean, it kind of still there. It gets very, very dashy. What is happening with that? It loses its shit there for a second. Changing directions with particles is an enormous irritation. Why are you like this, particles? Man, what's really annoying is that it should be as easy as creating a new one on particle death. Why doesn't the particle count as dead until its trail goes away? Damn, that's annoying. It's a little less reliable, but I could just make a new particle system and then delay it by the time the lifetime so that it doesn't go off for the first time till those arrive. If I pre-warm it, maybe that'll solve it. Okay, let's try that. Why are you so big? You're kind of in the way. All right, back to constant. Constant. What is going on, man? Stop with the external forces. was the wrong one that I'd set up like that anyway. Okay, hold on. We've got what has happened? Something has gone... Something's gone awry. Hold on. What the heck? Oh, it's because they gave those orbital numbers instead of leaving them at 0. Get that shit out, guys. Come on now. Come on now. What are you doing to me? Also, one of those is supposed to be negative. Oh, and I need to... Oh my gosh. There's so many things that I did to that. Okay, so you got to go back to being 5 seconds. 5 seconds. One of you needs to be negative. It's the mid-ring R, I think. You need to be negative. Okay. All right. We're back to normal for the moment. Man, this is certainly a much more complicated piece of this than I would have anticipated. Okay, so... how do I figure out what speed those are going? How do I match that? Well, you know, we can worry about that in a second, I guess. Okay, mid ring R, mid line R. New experiment, midline R. Okay, so we don't want you there. No velocity over lifetime. I also need... Welcome back. I guess I'm gonna actually need this to move. Here. Here. Okay. Looping pre-warm. Start lifetime. Start speed. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just use a velocity over a lifetime. Just because I'm not sure. What direction it's aiming. Why are you over there? I need to get rid of your shape. I need you to start exactly at the location I'm telling you. Okay. Looping duration. Oh, if it's pre-warmed, it can't delay? Is that it? Damn. Ah. If you have a start delay of 5, that should match the lifetime. So I restart. It comes up. Do I need to not pre-warm anything? Okay, well, hold on. We can change the delay. So how long... The mid-ring lives 5 and it emits at 0.3. 0.3 per second? Yeah, 0.3 per second. Oh, that's an annoyingly complicated set of... Why didn't I make that, like, 0.33? Start delay would then be 4. If it's 0.4 second, that means it's approximately 3 seconds per. So this would be like 2.5. And what if that wouldn't be right? That would be if it was 2. So 0.5 per. 3 is lower, so we need to be delaying 3.5, 3.3. Is that approximately correct? Let's restart. Delay 2. Huh, that's a lot. Okay, what about just 1? Start delay 0.75. What is this delay? I see that message, Whitney. I'm paying attention. I don't always pay attention, but I am paying attention. How is this delay? Delay in seconds. That does not seem correct. Oh, no. That is correct. Right. Because it's 0.3. Right. Right. I understand now. So what happens if I have no delay? Where does that land? Okay, so no delay, not pre-warmed, lines up. What if I do pre-warm it? Does that still line up? Why didn't that seem to line up the first time? It doesn't. Okay, so we definitely don't want to pre-warm that. But unpre-warmed, it lines up. Why? What is happening? Why does the trail not function properly now? Is there something about the trail texture mode stretch tile? Oh no, not you. You stay. Why did you change order? What happened here? Render alignment view stretch. It's the same as this. Now it's off timing again. It's not quite right. And does it get worse over time? I don't understand why the trail's so shitty. Bro, why is the trail not present? Maybe it only gets out of whack once I start editing it. So maybe that's okay. If I turn off the trails, and I turn the trails back on, are they just better? Nope. Is it because you're going too fast? Is that what I need to do? I just need to reduce your speed a little bit. I really don't understand what's going on with these trails. Good Lord. These damn particles. These trails work just fine in the orbital. Sure as shit don't work in a straight line for some ungodly reason. Why are you like this? Okay. We're just gonna have to simplify things. We're making my life easier. We are going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. These two are also going to get their lifetimes reduced. Well, that feels like something that's would end up infuriating me offline too. It's like sometimes these particles just do weird ass shit. I'm like, why are you like this? Why must you behave in such a curious fashion? Okay. I'm just gonna have to get a little creative. So we're gonna need a new... none of these are really quite right. Okay, we'll just make a new one. New particle system. We're gonna drag this guy up here. We're going to... That was like glow 6, it looked like. We're going to try to match what we've already used. Glow 6. Okay. Give that a trail as well. The trail we're using over here is not that one. Trail 5CG. I guess I could just use the damn search function, you know, what it's there for. Start speed 0. Velocity. Orbital. Oh, I gotta deal with shape first. Shape. Yeah, that's not what we want. That's not at all what we want. I guess you can be a cone, but we do want you to be rotated. Like so. Yeah, I think that's well, I don't know if that's correct. Let me give you a speed so we can tell. Okay, no, that is not correct. 0. Rotate this back the other way. And then become tiny. But also I need your size to be much smaller. 005. Point 1. 1. 1. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, Y. 0.01. I need you to be less ginormous, actually. Okay, okay. Okay, gets him up there. Orbital around the Y. Let's see, I need random between two constants. Oh, those trails. Those need some reduced minimum vertex distance right there. Some gnarly trails. There we go. And emissions, actually, we're gonna need more. Okay, maybe not that many. Okay, hold on. Oh, damn it. Stupid camera. Do your damn job. Let's see. Let's give this a little bit of color over lifetime. Color over lifetime. I want this to fade in a little bit more. Excuse me. Let's make the size a little bit bigger. So they're a little more visible. Okay. Let's see here. Let's say lifetime 15. Are those trails... Okay, yeah, the trails shouldn't be dying with the particles. No, don't die with the particle. Color over trail. We want a gradient. Give it this guy. Okay. Go down a little bit. Okay, now how do I transition these particles into doing something useful with this? I could give it... Okay, let's try giving this one. Let's try this again with the old particle force field, shall we? Okay. Okay. So, rotation, attraction 1. Particles are propelled around the vortex. I need this to be random. I need it to be a curve, but I want it to be... Damn. Maybe I need to do this with 2 particle systems and 2 gravitational fields to make it more reliable. Let's just work with 1, shall we? Let's just work with 1 first. If it works with 1, we'll double it and make it a little cleaner. That's what we'll do. Okay, so then this guy... Now we want you to be affected by external factors. do you with a list. And there we go. All right, let's go ahead. Hold on, and let's stop this particle system because that's just going to be a pain. Oh, delete one of those. On that list is going to be this particle system field. Field. Okay, and so then this guy, you started up again, didn't you? No, you didn't. Good. Okay, so we actually want these to live longer again. 25. Yeah, so those go up there. What's going to happen when they hit that force field? Oh, Lord. It's too damn much. It's too damn much. All right, hold on. It's a bit much. Speed 0.1. Huh. It's not actually what I intended to accomplish. Well, I think it looks good in a sense, but it is not quite obeying what I am hoping to accomplish. If I rotate this, because I don't want it to rotate that way. I want it to rotate this way. So what I want is this. But is that actually going to change the direction of rotation? It is. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So then, if we want this to continue, what we're going to have to do... Also, can I make... No, I can't make that a range. I can't make the focus a range either. Okay, so let's make this 0.06. All right, so we got to bring back the old step function. And we gotta... How long? Okay, so it takes about 15 seconds to get here. So if we just make these last 30 seconds, we can use the existing step function. So let's make you 30 seconds. Oh, also let's stop you for a second while I'm mucking about with this. Okay, so you're gonna last 30 seconds. You're going to have this curve. So we want this one to be this step function. And we want the orbital. Okay, so the orbital we want not... We went 0 to, let's say 1. But also a random between two curves. Which is the... Hold on. Constant. Wait, it was random between two constants. It was... Yeah, it was y. Okay, so random between two curves. These stay 0. So this one needs... Okay, one of you needs to be a step function. The other one needs to not be a step function. Add key. Edit key. That's 0.5, and that is 1. Flat? Ah, there we go. That's what I need. Okay, so then we need a add key, edit key. That's 0.501, 0. Bam. Flat. Okay. So this should then rotate until it hits up here. I see. Okay, I don't want this to be that deep. Nope. Not that one. Why? Oh, wait. No, I don't want a sphere at all. I want a cylinder. This is what I want. I don't want... Okay, everybody, all the old guys clear out. You're mucking about with things here. You're in my way. I don't need you flying off like that. It does appear to be existing for far too long, however. Unless I just make this much, much slower. This I also probably want to pre-warm. Is it set to pre-warm? It is not set to pre-warm. Pre-warm. I don't know exactly how that's going to interact with the... Where are you guys going? What? Where are you going? Let's make this a little bit thicker, I guess. Well, I guess it can actually be full size now that it's a cylinder and not a sphere. Let me see here. I want this lifetime actually to go down, I think. Let's try 26, perhaps. What do you get? What? Hello? What are you guys doing? Hello? Hello? Oh, I know. It's the step function. It's too short. I understand. They cease moving. That step function, I think, could be used to move things around like that. That might be the magic trick that I've been looking for. Okay. Doggo's having a coughing fit. Poor doggo. 28. How about 27? What's going on here? Okay, 28 it is. 28's the magic number, apparently. There we go. Okay, so then what we actually need to do is we need to duplicate this. And then we make this negative. And then we need a second of these. And now, why are you so huge? Why can't I keep track of the freaking bottom of where? What the heck? Why is it so enormous? There we go. Jesus. So then the column number 2, what we need to do is, that one's correct. We need to change this. So this will edit key time value -1. Edit key value -1. Okay. Oh, and we need to change which external force is being applied to this. We don't want that to be the same one. We want the other one. And in that case, we should get... Oh, and we're going to need to reduce the number of the emission rate, because that's just going to be too much stuff. Too much stuff. So we're going to reduce the amount of stuff. And then... move this out of the way, we restart. There we go. Okay. Let me play this so that I can actually look at it without all the orange lines connecting shit. There's about me at the top, big deal. That's in the ballpark of what I was trying to accomplish. And you know what? It's about right. Oh no, I'm freaking out. I don't know. It do be that way sometimes.
priestess's bit slightly. It's a lot taller now. That's a good thing, you know. Well, what do you think, priestess? I don't know how effectively you find that to be a deer skull. It's in the ballpark, I guess. But it's a little bit more grandiose overall. Oh, that reads well enough. You like it a lot? Well, that's good. I feel like I could make these angles a little more extreme on the antlers. I also don't want to muck about with it too terribly much. But, you know, honestly, a big part of what I'm seeing that I could do something about is that, like, they just tend to be angled a little more up. And that's something I can very easily accomplish. I think where I've got them now is a little bit too longhorn cow. Let me up the antlers a little bit. Me and the wild doing the T-pose. But this guy, this side here, I can't actually T-pose that well, because as soon as I get my arms out there, the cameras lose sight of my arms. I can't exactly T-pose. I try, but it doesn't work quite right.
Okay, that I think actually improves things quite a bit on the antlers front. Angling them up, I think, helps that read a lot better, actually. Are those going to get clipped now in the...
I think that's okay. I think that's still okay. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Alright, I think that's good. So let's go ahead and export this. Let me recall how I have to export things. vtuber export prop. Let's see here. Oh shoot, where did I put everything? There's a folder for it. It's under vtuber items, props. I really should have organized all of my community bits under one folder. Priestess bit 2. Admin prop. Exporting. We're exporting. We're getting it out. We're sending it out. The song, you know. So I actually did record myself singing a song from the In SoundMind. There's that one song that we all liked. What was the name of it? It was the good one. I don't remember what the good one was. Unlocked. Goddamn, you unlocked shaders. I hate you so much. The from the bottom of the pit or whatever. The one from the darkness guy. So I actually recorded a karaoke of that because I was like, I think that's in my range, and it was. However, I tried, and I gained a great deal of respect for everybody who actually records themselves singing and puts it anywhere because it did not sound good. It did not. It did not sound good. So, I did not do anything with that recording because it was not good. Well, and the thing is it's like, I think it's fine for karaoke, because I do sing okay, but like, man, listening to it in isolation, like, this is not good enough to upload anywhere. Absolutely not. So I didn't. What unlocked shader are you talking about, you bastard? Oh, it's this one. I didn't lock this one. Can I sing the hamster song? I'm not sure what the hamster song is. My name is Anita Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I don't quite remember how he delivers that line every time. He says it so many times. I should. My name is Anita Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. He says like 3-4 times right in a row. I haven't watched that movie in a while. It's such a good movie. Wait 1 second. Amazing. Oh, of note. On the subject of the clips, I have reduced the cooldown and the time that a clip is down to 90 seconds from 2 minutes. Mostly because as I've been editing clips, there's most of the time just big blocks of time at the beginning of it that I have to stop. Because, you know, you all are clipping very shortly after something funny happens, so it's like, is it really worth me saving up the whole 2 minutes to cut out, 90 seconds of it? Anyway, so I shortened it down so that it's ever so slightly more convenient to edit. Alright then, let me see here. Props. Add prop.
I'm frozen. No, I'm importing a prop. Why are you like this? Props. Priestess 2. Open. What is Oh. Right, because it's stuck to my head. Don't do that. We can't be having that. Stick it to the camera. Alright. Hampton and the Hamsters. Where are you? New bit. Ah, there we go. There we go. Heyo. Ah, it's very close. It's a little too close. It's hard to see with all of this freaking The snow. Can't see shit. Oh, you know, while I'm here in Unity and waiting for the snow to subside so I can see anything at all, I forgot that I need to export my model again because I fixed a thing. Did I update the number? Let's check. What is my current model number? It is 7.0.10. Okay, so we need to update this to 7.0.11, which makes this version 52. And then we're gonna VFSXK export. Models, model assets, VRMs. They're not VRMs anymore, but that's still what the folder's named. I should change that. 7.0.11. That's a comma. That's not a point. Point 11. Save. I corrected the rain is what I had corrected, by the way. I think I mentioned it before, but the rain wasn't correctly colliding with the model, so I had to make a correction to that. And I did so. I did do that. By sheer ground coverage, I think that is accurate, Priestess. I think yours takes up the most space. Let me see here. We're trying to wedge you into the corner again. I gotta make you a little smaller. I gotta make you a little smaller to get you to fit. Nope, that's too far. You're just taking up this whole damn corner. I think I might have to shrink you down even a little bit more. Okay, there we go. A little bit less. All right. You know, I guess I have a little bit more space to fit than I thought. I can sneak you over a little bit more. And a little bit further up. Export complete. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. The thing is like you cover a lot of surface area, but so much of the so much of yours is actually... Oh, you know what? Shoot. I gotta make a correction. I forgot about a weird trait of a couple. Yours and Kappa's both do this. Whereas yours is technically backwards. So if I do this... Okay, no, that's fine. I did build it correctly. We were looking at the back of the deer skull, not the front. Okay, we're all right. It's fine. I don't have to make corrections in Unity. Thank God. Yeah, so while yours is like the broadest, so much of it is particles that like they're not as disruptive, right? Because they're just like they're not ever present. It's not like you're a giant block always in the way, because you can just see so much still around what we've got going on. Oh yeah, how does that look on stream? How are we doing over here? Okay, you can still see a lot of the details. That's good. I mean, to be fair, that's the same philosophy I have been built on for a long time, is that, like, I can be bigger. I have so many holes in me. Like, you can just see through. It's fine. I'm glad you like it. Well, and I'm also very glad that I could manage to make something approximating a deer skull, because I wasn't entirely confident I could. But it seems to have panned out pretty okay on that side of things. The antlers are sticking out of the circle a little bit, but we're just gonna call that a stylistic choice and leave it. We'll just say we did that on purpose, yeah? Nobody has to be the wiser about it. Well, you know, while I'm here, I guess there's no reason for me not to finish the job, and we'll go in here and... Hold on, let me line myself up like I always like to do. There we go. There we go. It's pretty much right. Let me just go update the command. So if priestess uses the command, we toggle this prop rather than the old prop. Problem solved. Which also means that my command should now just do the thing as well. Yep. We're all fixed up. Okay, what is going on? We do have some physics weirdness, apparently. So the fact that this gets pre-warmed with these particles going into the gravity field, it apparently throws some of them. So that's... We're just gonna have to live with that, I think. Like, they just, on appearance, we're just gonna have some random streaks. It is what it is, I guess. It's probably fine. It's not worth fixing that. It's not a big deal. They disappear quick enough. Who gives a shit? It does irk me. I mean, hide it, and yes, you can, in fact, hit the bit. Is that the hot new dance move? You gotta hit the bit, hit the bitty. Ta-da! It has already been corrected. And there it is. The new bit. And, you know, I... Still in the vague ballpark of this guy over here. We're working with it. And there's still space for me to continue building on this. Should we make it to the next tier? All right. That is... Is it ever... I think it's ever so slightly too close to the left. Let me scooch that over a second. Let me just scooch it over. Where? Props. The X. It's just a... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Give it just the tiniest of margins from the corner. I think the top is okay. Yeah, I think the top's okay. I just wanted a little more margin on the left there. Yeah. You know, I really had always hoped that... Because every once in a while, I mention on... Well, now it's Blue Sky instead of Twitter. I mentioned the fact that, like, I do these community bits for people who have been regulars for a really long time. I really thought that at some point that would have helped, like, pull in somebody who was curious about it. It has never worked, though. I've never gotten anybody to be particularly interested. Maybe I'm just shit at social media. Maybe that's what I just need to accept. I really have not managed to get any success from trying to market via social medias. But, well. It is what it is. Well, we keep trying. We'll just keep on keeping on. So that is a successful day at the office. I don't know. And Unity, it's worked out nicely. I think rather than fish around for some other thing to accomplish or game to play or whatever, I think I'm going to call stream a little bit short today. Doggo is coughing and a little sad because I was out for some of the day, and me and the wife were out some of the day yesterday. So I'm gonna go give Doggo some attention so that he does not cry himself to sleep, which is not a thing he does, but you know what I mean, proverbially. But that'll be the day. Tuesday. Okay, the music is blaring in my ear. Can you relax for a second? I'm trying to do an outro. Jesus. Chill. Tuesday we'll be back with Blasphemous 2 some more, which has been a good time. I think we're probably getting close to the end of that game, actually. Yes, and it is how appropriate for it to be the full moon today. I forgot about that. How very on brand that it's the full moon today. So we'll be back for Blasphemous 2. Fortunately, I don't know if anybody was here at the end of last time, but apparently I discovered that there was just like a defense upgrade that I had simply not been investing in because it was on a weapon I didn't use. So my traumas and troubles may have been fully self-inflicted in that game. So we're gonna figure out if I can make my life dramatically easier the next time we play. It might be fantastic. So that's what we're gonna try to do on Tuesday. From there, I don't know, we'll figure out what's going on. I don't know if I've got an EDF coming up. I don't know. I haven't been thinking very hard this weekend because I have an extended vacation thing that I'm just like, I'm not going to worry about stuff. But anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Priestess, Whitney, Kappa, Seaweaver, all you folks who've been lurking about, chatting, thank you very much. And of course, for the whole purpose of this thing, thank you so much, Priestess, Kappa, Whitney, for being regulars and being here so often. Honestly, like, you all are the current regulars. If you weren't here, well, nobody would be. It'd be just me. So you all make this, worth continuing to do. So thank you so much for being here today and for being here so frequently and so often. I appreciate it tremendously. And that's why we do these streams where we can make you little bitlets to honor those who have been here for so long. But have a good night. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your full moon. Go charge your moon water and whatnots. Make sure your crystals are all topped up and what have yous. And I'll see you all next time. All right? See you Tuesday. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. 7. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your